Hi everyone, today we're going to turn these boring fog lights into bright flashing yellow ones which are still going to be fog. Right, let's take you why these are a good bet to have. They're 5 times brighter than the original Tesla ones and they really shine the road up much better for when you're out in the dark. But what they have that the Tesla ones didn't have is they become turn indicators when you indicate right or left, like this. This is the driver's side in the UK, on the right of course, and you can see it really stands out now. If you look at the ones on top, they're a bit weak, aren't they? Look at them compared to the new ones. They really stand out. And of course when you do the left indicator, there you are, and you can see it is really bright. And when they really stand out is when you put the hazards on. Then you really know that you've actually stopped, and look how good that is. They're made by Hanshow. The cost is about $253, which is about £203. You will get a 15% discount code if you use my code MALCAN, and I shall put a link in description for you. All the parts that you're going to need, the materials to do the job, I will put a link in the description as well, so where you can buy them if you need them. What you will need is a car jack to jack up the car. You won't need, Hanshow recommend you take off the bumper. You won't need to do any of that. They give you a lot of wires that I found a way that you don't need them. If you want to do the work like Hanshow say, then my good friend Shiva has done that video, but I have done an easier one for you with less things to do. You can plug it straight into the lights and it's going to be very simple, and all you need to do that is to get yourself a jack. And I'm going to take you to my friend's garage, who's very kindly, Steve from Audio Dynamics, has kindly lent me his jack at his premises, so we're going to do that. So let's take you over there now and continue the story. Hanshow Dynamics, if you want anything bodyworks done or anything done, they're very, very good. They do loads of Teslas. There's the number there, 0203 475 3773. And he's kindly lent me his jack. I've got my little spudgers there, little spudger kit. I'll put that in my description for you. I'm going to take the tyre off and we're going to do step by step together. And we're going to show you how this works and how you can get these to do what they need to. And let's do it right now.
Mal's back talking Tesla. To see the enhancements made to my Tesla and how to update yours, please subscribe to the channel and you can message me with suggestions or for help. It's new. It's improved. It's a Mal modification.
Here's what you get from Hanshow. Everything that you need is supplied, but they give you those of what you're going to use, but what you get is these extra leads which you won't need in my installation. So let's go for it. Okay, so let's take you under the car to show you where to put the jack. You have to use a jack point. There you are. Now these are little accessories that you need to put on the car. If you don't put it underneath the car and then put the jack into it like that, what will happen is you will find it will ruin your battery. You can damage your battery if they don't put it on the right points. So it's very easy to do. All you do is you get this thing and it clips in the hole like that. They come in accessory of pack of 4, so that'll be ideal for when you need to jack up the car on one of those lifting beds where you can put it on one of those and it lifts up the whole car, but you will need to support it. If you don't use that, you could do severe damage to the car. So what I've done is I've slackened all of them off so they're loose, and then we're going to jack the car up again and then take the tyre off. Now we've got the tyre off, we're going to take all of these off here, here, all the way around to get this whole lining off. I'll probably have to take my mud flaps off because they're connected to the lining, so I'll unscrew those, get those done, and then we're ready. It's quite easy to do. You just get inside here and you want to just get underneath like so, so you can pop it, and then you get your tool, and look, very easy, comes out, not difficult. And that one's come out of the thing and not come out of the popper, because there's two bits to it. So the bit you want to get under is the centre. There you go. And that comes under. So that's the easy bit when you've got the right tools. So I'm going to make my way around this, get all that line off and come back in a minute. Right, I have it out. I don't need to get it all the way out because it's fixed underneath there, and I don't want to really pull that out and get it back in. So I'm going to work with it like this. Here's the bits we want to get to. We get the screw out of here, down here, clip out. They suggest that you put the power onto it so that the car knows that it's got a lights, and then when you plug your new lights in, it just says, oh well, they went out for a second but they're in. So I'll put that on shortly, but before I do that, let me just free up some of the cables around the area so we can get it clear. This one I just wrenched out with my pliers and then it comes out, so that's fine. The other one we're going to take out in a minute. It's all loose now, so let's put the lights on. Here we're going to go into lights, put them on there, and it will make that happy sound that says, what are you doing to me? And you leave that running. This plug out, there's just a pin here, and you push it down and then it will just pull out. And now that the light should be completely free, apart from the little clip at the back, we're going to remove the clip. Let's see if I get to it. There, you have to press it in and then you can pull it out. Right, so we're ready to put the new lights in. The new lights marked with the left, just there. The same as the old one. Here's the old one side by side. It's marked left there. Okay, so let's clip the new one in. Now it's interesting, the wiring has to be, there's nothing in the third pin there, which is that pin, the purple, just the blue and the black. Black's the black and blue's there. It's working, as you see. And to get it working, you need to switch on the one on the end there, that one. That's your fault. You line it up, these black clips. See, there they are. They just come through the casing. Here and here, 3 clips. That just clips back in. I just put the screw in finger tight. And then, if you don't have a side angled, you can quite happily use it. It's not the end of the world. I prefer it really than a drill because you can know how much torque to tighten up. So that's in nice and tight. You've got this yellow wire. We're going to connect this into the light switch up there, which is the indicators. So the green wire is the one I want to tap into, but unfortunately they didn't make this long enough. So luckily for me, the wires we're not going to use is here, but I'm going to use one of the wires to extend it, so that will be fine. That will be enough for me to do what I need to. Into here, there's a yellow wire on this one, and on this one, the wire that you want to tap into is the green. I've soldered into that wire there, and as you see, it's all blinking, blinking, blinking. I didn't really want to disturb this light because once you break those clips, you break them. So I've just got to the cable at the bottom end. There's plenty to actually solder it, and now I'm going to insulate it, and then I'm going to run my wires. What I did with it was I used tie wraps to tie it here, there, so it won't flap about. I'm going to probably tie that down over there somewhere, so that I can keep it tight. Okay, so this is the route I run the wire. I tie wrapped it here, 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 so it can't move about when we're driving, otherwise it will make a noise. If you hear it like that, as you turn corners, it will make a noise. I'm going to tie that down. Tie it up here, around here. I'm just going to tie this over here. The most satisfying bit, right, is when you get to this bit here, and you just press it in, and it clicks. When it clicks like that, you know you've got it in. Because the car is now safer. You don't have to worry anymore. It lights up, people know which way you're going. They don't have to worry, and anything that makes the car safer is worth doing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and it's been very useful to you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for me, because that helps the channel. We help you, but we need the channel to grow. We need more subscribers in, more people to watch it, and then we can get it out to more people. It's a great installation. I'm very pleased with it. It worked very well. There's only 3 screws on each of these light units, and it's very easy to fit in on the top. You've got those and they just slot in. The cable wasn't long enough, the yellow cable, to go into, cut into the actual indicators, and it was definitely able to use part of the Hanshow wiring because it had the bullet connector on it already, and so I was able to just put it together and make it work. So you know what I'm like. But I will get in touch with Hanshow for your behalf and ask them to make that wire longer so that you have a choice of either connecting into one place or the other. If you want to know how to do the long version, my friend Shiva, I'll leave a link to his video.
You don't have to remove the door panels, as you can tuck this wire from the bottom. Follow this process all the way to the back through the door pillar.
We'll show you how to put the whole of the installation in, but to me it was a lot of wiring. You had to wire from the front all the way through the car, out the car, back up here, through here and into here. You didn't need it. You just needed to do away with all that and just put the light straight onto the wiring loom. It works fine. They suggest that you put the lights on when you're putting it on, so I did that. I don't know if it does make a difference. Don't know whether it actually helps the car realise that you've taken something off, but it's gone and it's all wired in, so I don't know, but I did that. Was the installation easy? Yes, it was. 6 screws, 3 on one side, 3 on another. You just need to take down the actual plastic cover. You don't have to disturb the camera. You just have to get into the cable. It's very easy to pull down the plastic cover and then just get a soldering iron on that cable, and then you can just solder to it, and that way it's the strongest of all, because what you don't want to do is put a joint on it. And I know that RPM Tesla, they actually give you a little Scotch lock, but they're useless and they don't hold, and then they don't work, and then that's it. Solder's the best. Insulate it in, then you've got it permanently. I've tie wrapped everything up around the actual inside, so it's all nice and tight. I discovered, look, if we look here, this is the speaker wire for the speaker that I've got a grill for. I can have a speaker because I've got the cable in there, so I don't see why now I don't go to Tesla and say, look, if you're going to, can I have a speaker please? So I guess I'm going to be getting the jack out again and jacking up and getting in there to get that speaker in place, and then we'll get some software added to that, and then we can have the speaker which everybody's got. I've got a new facility for lighting up the frunk. The next video, sure, you're going to see that, and it's going to be really good. So all that stuff is worth having. Anyway, until the next time, I will look forward to whatever you're doing in the day. Enjoy, and I'm going to take off now and enjoy my car. I've added a new added look to it, and you know what it's like. I like to make it look a bit more smarter. Anyway, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, I'll be seeing you. Look, you can see how dirty my hands are. Get some gloves. That's what I say. Look, that's hard work, but no problem.
Thanks for watching Mal's Back Talking Tesla. You've joined over 1,000 followers worldwide, so don't miss out on the fun. Subscribe now. It's free.